Good morning everyone, it's Friday, August the 30th, and we'd like to start this week's video by thanking everyone who came out to our Kleefeld, Otterburn and Turon plots this week. Some much needed rain finally fell throughout the southeast on Sunday and Monday, and as a result, soil moisture levels are now generally adequate to finish out those late season crops, including soybeans and corn. I'm back in a soybean PKP near Giroux, where some of the mid-maturing varieties, including P005, A83X, and P006, A37X, are both starting that R7 stage, where we're starting to see some of those pods turn into the mature color. Later maturing varieties, including P00, A49X, and P00, A75X, are still at the R6 stage, where all those pods are green. These varieties stand to benefit most from this recent rain. However, even in these late maturing varieties, we're seeing that some of those top pods have already started to dry out and abort due to the drought-like conditions earlier on. Next, we'll take a look at what the weather has done for the corn throughout the area. With over a month between significant rain events this summer, we are noticing some kernel tip back, especially on the lighter ground like here near Kleefeld. With this week's rain, basically the kernel set that we see now is what we're going to end up with at harvest. So it is time to go out there and do some yield assessments. To do this, measure off 1/1000th of an acre and count the number of harvestable ears. Take that number, multiplied by the average number of kernel rows around, times the average length in kernels. Take this final number divided by 90 to give you an assessment which is going to be plus or minus 20 bushels of your final yield. The only variable at this point is going to be frost, which Mike will touch upon next. So we've just finished one of our crop tours out by Otterburn, Manitoba, and we've had some questions about corn maturity. I'm here with area agronomist Michael Weir, and again the question is just how much more time do we need for that corn crop to be ready?
Yeah, and that's a fair question. So it's a pretty popular question this time of year. Right now I'm holding an ear of P7455, and at this time to answer that question I'm looking for the stage of development within those kernels and that ear development. At this point we're well into the dent stage, so we're starting to see some dimples on the top of the kernels, and generally speaking from the start of dent, so once you start to see those dimples on that ear, we need roughly 30 to 35 days until we reach that black layer or physiological maturity where we're safe from a killing frost.
Yeah, so it sounds like we're going to need some nice weather until at least the third week of September to really have a decent corn crop. Thanks again for watching our videos. Again, we do have 2 meetings next week on Wednesday and Thursday, and of course everyone's invited to that lunch on Thursday as well.